And we are back at it again with another Samsung Unpacked event. It's 2026, and that means Samsung Galaxy S26 time. In this video, we're checking out the Samsung Galaxy S26 base and the S26 Plus model. If you want to check out the S26 Ultra, you can check out Jose's video for that, which is over here. And yeah, so let's get into it. At first glance, both the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus stay true to Samsung's minimalist design language. We get a new rear camera layout with the lenses now housed in a vertical island. Other than that, it's still the same clean and familiar design featuring a metal frame sandwiched by glass from the front and back. The Galaxy S26 is the more compact option, weighing 167 grams. It feels light, easy to grip, and very comfortable for one-handed use. The Galaxy S26 Plus scale things up by being taller, wider, and a bit heavier at 190 grams. Both devices carry an IP68 rating for dust and water resistance, and the whole S26 lineup is available in cobalt violet, white, black, and sky blue color options, with pink, gold, and silver shadow available as online exclusives. Overall, build quality still feels solid and premium despite the arguably dated aesthetic. Here's where the size difference really shows. The standard Galaxy S26 model features a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a refresh rate that goes from 1 to 120 Hz. On the other hand, the Galaxy S26 Plus gets a 6.7-inch Quad HD Plus Dynamic AMOLED 2X display with the same refresh rate. Both displays support Vision Booster for improved outdoor visibility, and both displays look great for media playback with solid audio immersion with the help of Dolby Atmos. The S26 Plus obviously delivers sharper visuals due to its Quad HD Plus resolution and larger screen real estate, making it more immersive for streaming and gaming. The S26, meanwhile, benefits from being more compact while still offering crisp detail for its size. Would we have wanted a resolution higher than Full HD Plus for the base model? Yes. Will most people thinking of getting the S26 notice? Probably not. Camera hardware is identical across both models. Both phones feature a triple rear camera system composed of a 50-megapixel main camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10-megapixel telephoto which serves as their 3x optical zoom. Both also get a 12-megapixel camera in front for selfies. While the hardware setup remains familiar, Samsung is leaning heavily into AI-driven improvements. The upgraded AI ISP enhances skin tones, low-light performance, and overall image processing. Photo Assist now allows users to describe edits as if they were prompts, like changing the scene from day to night, making complex edits feel simpler and more intuitive. Document Scan intelligently corrects distortion and can merge multiple pages into a single PDF. It's less about new sensors this year and more about smarter image processing and workflow tools. But feel free to check out our sample shots from the floor. For software, the whole S26 lineup ships with Android 16 out of the box, skinned with One UI 8.5 on top. One UI 8.5 brings more UI customization compared to One UI 8, like being able to more freely adjust the layout of the quick panel. But the real star of the show this year is Galaxy AI. We have Now Nudge, which proactively suggests content and actions based on conversations and activity. Now Brief has been updated to show more personalized reminders like reservations and important updates throughout your day. And even Bixby has been upgraded to now understand more natural conversational commands, like being able to adjust display brightness and volume control with just our voice. There's also integration with Gemini and Perplexity AI. So yes, Perplexity AI is now pre-installed within the whole S26 series. In terms of software support, Samsung continues its promise of 7 years of OS and security updates. Overall, the UI feels polished, fluid, and constantly evolving with the help of Galaxy AI. For the S26 and S26 Plus's chipsets, locally we get the brand's latest in-house Exynos 2600, which is a 2nm chipset that features a deca-core CPU capable of 3.8 GHz clock speeds and a Samsung X-Clips 960 GPU. There are S26 and S26 Plus models equipped with Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5s, but they're only available in North America, China, and Japan. For configurations, both phones are available with 12GB of LPDDR5X memory and either 256 or 512GB of internal storage. No expandable storage here. In our early hands-on use, performance felt snappy and responsive. App launches are instant, multitasking is seamless, and AI features execute quickly without much lag. We weren't able to run most of our benchmarks on the floor, but we were able to get Antutu version 11. The biggest difference between the two, apart from their displays, are their batteries. The standard Galaxy S26 features a 4300 mAh battery with 25 watts of wired charging. The S26 Plus packs a 4900 mAh battery with 45 watts of wired charging. Both support 15 watts of wireless charging and wireless power share. In terms of connectivity, both phones get support for 5G, LTE, you also get eSIM support, there's Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, NFC, and of course, GPS. Overall, the S26 and S26 Plus brings a lot of refinement and polish compared to their predecessors. They don't reinvent the S-series wheel at all, but they're definitely worthy and sound upgrades if you're someone coming from a phone released in 2023 or earlier. If you're someone with a phone from within the last 3 years and can easily live without the new and improved software and AI features, there isn't much of a real reason to upgrade. Now, if you are thinking of upgrading, the Samsung Galaxy S26 makes perfect sense if you prefer a compact, lighter flagship, and if you want a bigger display, longer battery life, and faster charging, the S26 Plus is the smarter pick. Locally, the Samsung Galaxy S26 retails for 58,990 pesos for the 256GB internal storage option and 72,990 pesos for the 512GB model. The Galaxy S26 Plus, on the other hand, starts at 74,990 pesos for the 256GB option and 88,990 pesos for the 512GB model. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Any more information will be pinned in the comment section below. So what did you guys think of the Samsung Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus? Let us know in the comment section below. If you found this video informative or a little bit fun, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell icon so you get notified of our future uploads. Be sure to visit yukitech.com and follow us on all our social media platforms. That's Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok for the latest tech news and reviews. Once again, I'm Miguel T, and this is the Samsung Galaxy S26. And we'll be seeing you in the next video. Cheers.